Hey Cowboys Nation, let's go for another round of news from America's team. Watch until the end so you don't miss any news and sign up to stay tuned for everything that comes out about the Cowboys.
Cowboys have 3-day window to save $34 million by trading Dak Prescott. The Dallas Cowboys are approaching a major moment in recent franchise history as they determine their future with quarterback Dak Prescott. Both Prescott's and head coach Mike McCarthy's jobs are under scrutiny, but moving on from either of them is not as simple as ripping up the contract. If Cowboys owner Jerry Jones thinks it's time to bail on Dak, it will not be easy or cheap. Back in September, ESPN's Dan Graziano explained how the Cowboys could save $34 million by trading Prescott before his roster bonus kicks in on March 17. If we get to March and the Cowboys, for whatever reason, have decided they don't want to extend Prescott, then things get interesting, Graziano wrote. Prescott's 2024 money is not guaranteed. The Cowboys could cut or trade him prior to paying the March roster bonus and save $34 million on their 2024 cap. For context, his roster bonus for 2024 is $5 million, according to Over the Cap. One obstacle that would face the Cowboys if they wanted to deal Prescott is the league's trading rule, which prohibits trading until 4 p.m. Eastern Time on March 13. That would leave them about 3 days to trade Prescott before his money became guaranteed. The 48-32 loss to the Green Bay Packers saw Prescott struggle mightily. He didn't have a single passing yard entering the second quarter, and his ensuing pick six put Dallas behind the 8 ball. Prescott just had his best season in a Cowboys uniform, but Jones has an out if he's seen enough. Extra catch on Prescott contract. With just 1 year remaining on Prescott's contract, the Cowboys need to make a decision. Of course, they could let the deal ride another year and then try and renegotiate in 2025. But then Prescott will be a free agent, and the Cowboys could be forced to move on rather than have the choice. There is a major catch with trading him this offseason: Prescott's no-trade clause. Cowboys Wire's KD Drummond wrote that Prescott can veto any destination the team wants to send him to. And if the Cowboys want to trade Prescott, he'll be able to refuse a trade to any team he doesn't want to go to, likely lessening Dallas' position of strength and demanding multiple first-round picks in return, Drummond wrote on January 16. There will certainly be suitors for Prescott if the Cowboys try to trade him. But a short window in which to make a deal and Prescott's no-trade clause could make things complicated. Prescott speaks on Cowboys HC Mike McCarthy after the loss to the Packers. Prescott was asked about McCarthy's job security. To the Cowboys QB, there's no question about McCarthy's sticking around. He's been amazing. I don't know how there can be questions about his status, but I understand the business, Prescott said. In that case, then there should be about me, as well, honestly. I mean, that guy, I've had the season I've had because of him. This team has had the success that they've had because of him. And I understand it's about winning the Super Bowl, and that's the standard of the league and damn sure the standard of this place. I get it, but add me to the list in that case. Jones and the Cowboys have an opportunity to do a full reset. They can also decide to reinvest with the current system, but the nature of Prescott's contract makes it a difficult decision. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones sends clear message to players: "We got to win, this is the Dallas Cowboys." The scene at the Dallas Cowboys locker room cleanout day on Monday was similar to Sunday's postgame at AT&T Stadium, quiet and solemn. Most of the players that were present were walking quickly in and out, speed walking away from the disappointment that comes with the second-seeded Cowboys losing in the opening round of the NFL playoffs, 48-32, against the 7th-seeded Green Bay Packers, which snapped a 16-game home winning streak at AT&T Stadium and ended their 2023 season. "It hasn't been 24 hours yet, and I'm still in shock," Dallas Cowboys cornerback Jordan Lewis said Monday when asked to describe the feelings surrounding the game a day later. "More shock than anything. Dallas has at least 12 wins for 3 seasons in a row under head coach Mike McCarthy after going 12-5 every year since 2021. This stretch marks the second time in franchise history for that to occur, joining the Cowboys' 1990s dynasty run from 1992 to 1995 in which they won 3 Super Bowls in 4 seasons. McCarthy is the first Cowboys head coach to accomplish this feat. However, McCarthy's Cowboys also became the first team to win 12 games in 3 straight seasons and failed to make the conference championship in any of them. That left everyone at the Star, the team's headquarters, with unresolved feelings of grief and anger. It's always frustrating, Lewis said of the team's regular season success not translating to the postseason. The end goal for any team is go to the Super Bowl. So for most teams like us, we always want to go to the Super Bowl. It's disappointing. It's a messed up feeling, Cowboys wide receiver and returner Kayvonte Turpin said Monday. Everybody around here is frustrated because we weren't supposed to lose, but that's just the National Football League. Green Bay came in hot and spicy and they just stayed with it. We couldn't stop them. McCarthy addressed the 2023 iteration of the Cowboys for the final time Monday morning, sharing a message of compassion and regret. He felt for us, Lewis said, relaying McCarthy's message to the team today. He wanted it really bad for us given the caliber of guys we are all together. We wanted it. Team owner and general manager Jerry Jones also addressed the squad, airing out his annoyance and distress regarding the Cowboys' early postseason exit. We got to win, Lewis said when relaying Jones' message in a meeting with the players on Monday. This is the Dallas Cowboys, we had everything to win. We can't let this feeling keep going on. I just feel like he, Jones, wants to win right now. The urgency is now. It was always that, and we always had that on our shoulders, but he made that clear. That was his point. Turpin said Jones, 81 years old, emphasized the ticking clock of father time. Jerry talked about how he doesn't have too many years left in this business, Turpin said. He just wants it bad. He wants a ring bad. Lewis, a Cowboys third-round pick in the 2017 NFL Draft, is one of 16 of Dallas' pending unrestricted free agents, and potentially seeing his career as the team that drafted him end. This is painful for the 28-year-old defensive back. I just wanted to help the team win, Lewis said. We've been here together, all of us, for 3 years now, and I just wanted to finish it the right way. It hurt that we didn't get the chance to do that. It's life. It hurts that we lost like that. I might not be a part of this next year, so it kind of hurts. With their head coach's job status up in the air, both Lewis and Turpin went to bat for him. McCarthy's career record in 4 seasons as the Cowboys head coach is 42-25, 62.7% win percentage, giving him the highest career win percentage of any coach in team history. That's something Lewis pointed to in comparison to the up-and-down tenure of Jason Garrett, in which the team went 86-67 in 10 seasons, 55.9% win percentage. McCarthy's postseason record is 1-3, with the sole win coming in last year's wildcard round against 45-year-old Tom Brady and the NFC South champion Buccaneers in Tampa. That's why he is currently on the hot seat. This is one of the hardest jobs in America, quarterback and the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, Lewis said when asked about McCarthy's tenure as the team's head coach. I feel like he's done a tremendous job, all things in consideration. It's hard, all things considered. A lot of media, a lot of people against you, all the outside noise, and we just made sure that we stuck our arms around each other and stayed together. I think we did a really good job. He helped me a lot with my career, and I feel like I learned a lot with him. Look what he did in comparison to what happened when he wasn't here, Lewis said. We were struggling to be over .500. He had 3 straight 12-win seasons. So yeah, I hope so, McCarthy returns.